Hey folks, I'm over at my dad's house in Gulfport and I've been cutting grass. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, and I'm ready for a beer. So I figured, what the hell, if I'm going to take a break, might as well make a little video and just talk for a little bit. Haven't done that in a week or so. If you're curious about the beer, Bush, I used to drink Bush a lot, but this is the only way I drink it now. I'm drinking either Bud Select or not Old Milwaukee. Used to drink a lot of Old Milwaukee, but crap, I can't even remember what it is. Michelob, that's it. Michelob, the citrus stuff. If you like beer, try the Michelob citrus stuff. You'll like it. It's really good. They also make some of this rutabaga or something like that. Rutabaga, blackberry, some shit like that. Anyway, it's pretty good too. So, cheers. I want to tell you something that happened yesterday, and if you don't mind, I'm going to pull my shoes off my thingies here while I'm talking. Kind of kill two birds with one stone. But anyway, yesterday a friend of mine that I used to work with called me up, and we were talking, and he started telling me about the house that he's living in and how he's going to be moving and all this stuff. All that's fine and dandy, all that's great. Then he proceeds to tell me that about the house that he's living in now and how it's all full of mold and he's had it tested and all this shit, and he's got all these medical conditions, and that his insurance and the hospital and all that's going to go after his landlord. And then he tells me that the county's on his ass, that on his landlord's ass. And I asked him, I said, I said, well, how does the county know what's going on at your house? He says, because I called them. And I asked him, why did you call them? And he says, because I didn't want him renting it out to someone with a little child or a baby or something, and didn't want to run the risk of the baby catching what I've got or getting sick off the mold and all this crap. So anyway, that didn't set too well with me. What makes him judge and jury? It just, that's not cool. To me, that's not cool at all. And so I pointed out to him that if he's living there and they're keeping the air stirred up and all of this, and they can smell the mold, then surely once they move out and the air is stale a little bit, that anybody that walks in is going to be able to smell it. You're not going to need to tell these people what's going on. So that's my little gripe. Hold on just a second. Don't go away. But anyhow, he called me up today and want me to help him move. I don't want to help him move. I don't. I've done nothing but listen to this guy gripe. He gripes about everything. Everything. He, when I first met him, he was talking about how he was managing rock groups and how that's what he's going to be, as a big rock group manager and all of this. Then all of a sudden he's broke, can't pay his water bill. All right. Now I work for the water company, so I'm the one that was asked to go turn him off. Well, I let him know, hey, it's time to ante up, pay the pauper, whatever. But he called up and sweet talked him with a sob story, blah blah blah, and they cut him some slack, gave him the 3 months that he was past due. Like, all right, that's cool. You got 3 months free water. That's fine. I'm okay with that. However, talking to him yesterday, he's telling me how he hired this guy to go over and cut the grass and trim the trees and edge and all this shit. I'm going to pay this dude $150 to mow the grass at his new house. Now, that didn't set too well with me. Not when he called me up last week telling me how he's talked to the phone company, and the phone company is going to give him slack. They're not going to turn him off because he's got to have a phone. He's talked to the power company, give him his sob story. They're not going to turn his electricity off because he's got to have electricity to survive, you know, especially if he's got to have like a ventilator and all this shit. And he's, you know, he's where, you know, if you've got to give somebody a sob story like that, then where in the fuck do you come up with $150 to pay to get your goddamn grass cut? You know, that's Charlie's gripe for right now. I'm over here cutting grass for my dad because he's physically unable to do it, and he damn sure ain't got $150 to pay somebody. But tell you what, I bet you he hadn't called the power company yet to beg off paying his power bill. What else was I going to tell you about? Oh, today in Ocean Springs, there's an art festival going on, and I'm not going today. I'm going to go tomorrow, but I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Every once in a while, you'll hear him. The Gulfport Dragway's right down the road here, and when I get tired of cutting grass or get done cutting grass, I'm thinking about stopping off and seeing what's going on there. Love drag racing. Love my drag racing, and wish I could be back. If I still had a helmet, I'd take my truck, which would be a hoot. I bet you'd run probably 17, you know, which would be fun. Shit, you know. Have an in-car camera, you know, drag racing. Boop, boop, boop. You get to see the tree, you get to see me launch. Hell, it'd be fun. If I can come up with a helmet, I might take my bug next weekend, which would be even more fun. And you get to see the tree, get to see me launch, and I'll even hold it down. You'll get to see where it shifts at. I figure it's probably around 5,500 to 6,000 where it'll shift. Cause I just leave it in drive. Hell, there ain't no way to take it out, you know, to speed shift it. So, and it's automatic. But anyhow, I guess that's it. My little gripe for the day, my little video for the day. I'm going to get back to drinking beer and cutting grass so I can go watch drag racing. Y'all have a good day. Be good, be careful, and hugs to my honey. Love you, baby. Bye-bye.